Welcome to the PlanEdge video training series. This video looks at bathroom droppables. What we're now going to do is add some bathroom droppables to this room. So what we're going to do is, from the quick palette along the bottom, you can see we've got sinks, showers, baths and toilets. But if you remember, if we want a more definitive list, what we can do is we can tap the icon at the top right here and select bathrooms, and that gives you all the droppables for the bathroom icons. So we're going to start off by adding a bath. So three types of bath. We've got standard bath, the corner bath and the wall bath. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap and the bath will appear. What we can then do is we can move that around the room. If the orientation is wrong, all you need to do is to tap on the little circle and you can see that you can rotate that within the plan. Now, as the walls go red, that shows you that it's effectively snapped against that wall angle. So in the corner, what we need to do now, if we wanted to snap it to that, we can pull it across and it will snap into that corner. And the green corners indicate that the bath has snapped to that wall. What we'll now do is we'll look at adding a corner bath instead of the standard bath. So with the bath selected, we're going to tap the delete icon. That will remove it from the plan. And what we'll do is we'll tap the corner bath icon. We're going to put this in the same corner. So as you can see, what we need to do first is we need to do a rotate. And once we've rotated that, we can drag this into the corner and it will snap. And again, the green icon will show you that that's snapped to the wall. If we now want to make this bigger or smaller, so what we can do here is, again, similar to the doors and windows, is we can readjust the size of that by simply dragging the little icons. And if we wanted to obviously measure that, then we could do that by tapping the measurement icons. So if we tap on here, that will allow us to either measure the length or the width, and we can do that by the Bluetoothing or typing the measurement into the app as with other icons. Okay, so we'll now add a freestanding bath. So we're going to delete the corner bath that we just added first, and we're going to tap on the freestanding bath. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this into the top of this L shape. So we're going to rotate the bath, and you'll notice that as we try and place this, if you're zoomed out of the plan, that as you try and move the bath into the area, it snaps quite vigorously to all of the walls, and that's because of the zoom level. Now this can obviously be a problem because, as you can see, it's jumping between those walls for fine placement. But all we need to do is to zoom in. So if we tap the zoom icon, what you'll see now is that we get far more control over the placement of that droppable. So as we effectively place it, it's now easy to do. As you can see though, if we move it to the wall, we get that snap still, and we get the corner icons showing us that that has snapped. And it could be that you want to get it a little bit further away from the wall without that happening. So again, all you need to do is to zoom in a little bit, and you've got far more control then over the placement. So if we look at adding other droppables to the bathroom, so we'll start with the shower unit, and we're going to drop that into this bottom corner, and you can see as we get there, as with other droppables, it snaps. It's flush against these two walls. We could add a corner shower, and again, when we get to the walls, that will snap. And if you want it to be slightly bigger, you just simply drag to make the size bigger. We can add a sink. So again, we'll rotate this first, and what we'll do is when we rotate again, we're still getting the snap, we're still getting the wall showing us that it's snapped to level to that wall. So what we'll do is we'll drag it in, and it goes green to snap to the wall. The toilet, what we're going to do is we're going to put it onto the wall. And one of the features of the snap is If a droppable is not quite parallel to that wall, as you move towards, you'll see it snaps automatically so that the back edge is flush with that wall and the corners are going green to show us it. Now this is also zoom dependent, so if we zoom right into the plan, you'll see that it doesn't snap, and what that does is that allows you to put placement on things such as walls or block elements that are not quite straight. So here it's snapped to the wall, and the final thing we're going to look at is to look at putting in a bidet. Now the way that we do that is we use the sink icon. So if we effectively put that back in against the toilet, and what we're now going to do is just quickly zoom in, and all we need to do is to effectively stretch that a little, and once you've resized that, you get a bidet. For more information and videos, visit planedge.co.uk.